Hey guys, Henry here again, and I thought I'd do another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my fall wardrobe and what I'm going to be wearing going into fall winter. I really look forward to this season in general. I think there's a lot of stuff that I've got during the summer that I can now play around with more and style a lot more. I think a lot of people love the aspect of layering and not having to worry about being sweaty and not worrying about being too hot, wearing too much. So just to start, sort of like an outfit check of the day, got on this Gosha Adidas jersey. Some cold bucks and shorts right now on my Yeezy slides. Before I was wearing my Y Project banana jeans and then my Y Project Diemme hiking boots. I'll put a little outfit clip here as well so you can see it properly. So to begin, I think the best place to start is trousers. I love trousers at the minute. I'm really trying to get more in my wardrobe that have more different silhouettes, have a few different things going on with them, just so I've got more to play with when I'm building an outfit. I've shown these off before, I think, in a previous video. These are like my go-to everyday trousers. Just a great pair of pleated suit trousers from Weekday. I couldn't recommend them enough. I'll put a link in the description as well to any products that I can find. They fit so nicely on the leg. You know, a really sort of wide silhouette, sits perfectly on the top of the shoe. And they're great for if you want to dress a bit smarter or have a bit of a flowier pant down here. And these sit so nicely on any shoes, whether that be a trainer, like a Samba I sometimes wear them with, or with loafers. I also have them in a brown colour that's really nice. It's just a staple in my wardrobe. I don't have to worry about it matching up with stuff. If I just want to pull something on quickly, they're probably at the top of my list. Then moving on to these, another pair of pants from Weekday. These are the Weekday Astro jeans. I think a lot of people have seen these recently. I think they've been all over, you know, Instagram and TikTok. They're sort of their take on that really popular Balenciaga baggy denim. It's super wide, super heavy sort of denim pant. Another one that just flows really nicely and sits really nicely on top of the shoe. Do the whole casual smart look where you maybe wear them with a loafer or something like a derby that sort of has that juxtaposition there, and then pair it with just a plain tee, or if you want to even just go fully casual, you know, hoodie, etc. They're super easy to wear with a lot of stuff. You really can't go wrong with these, and the price point on them is really good. I think they're like £50. Next, I've already mentioned in the outfit that I've already dropped. I've been really excited to get these. These are the Y Project banana jeans. I'm quite into my denim at the moment and picking up a lot. But if you can just pick this up on the camera, they have this lovely sort of pleat layered leg detailing all the way down. And they have this really sort of curved silhouette when you wear them. And the detailing on the back's really nice as well. They just have a stitch seam going down each leg. And I just love the wash on these especially, and the contrast stitch on them, but just the fit that they create is so good. I've never seen it from another brand, and I love the stuff Y Project's doing with their silhouettes. It just gives so much more to play with. I remember seeing these when they first came out. They came out in a over-dyed black on a blue raw denim, and then they also did a pink over a light tone denim, I think. And I tried getting them everywhere. I tried getting them through my old work. So I've been waiting for them for well over a year now to get my own pair, and I'm super excited to start styling these with some more things. And then the final sort of pair of denim is actually another option from Weekday again. I think these are called the Sphere jeans, and they've got sort of like a slight flare at the bottom, but another super easy pair. This lovely tone of blue as well, and I wore these a lot at the back end of spring last year, and I'm excited to wear them again. They sit lovely on a pair of shoes, whether that be trainers or boots, and another super easy option for those casual days. Then I've got this heavy pair of cargos here, which is another sort of pair of pants inspired by Balenciaga. These are from Jaded, which I know gets a bit of controversy at the minute just because of how they are, but I think they do some really good stuff. Don't get me wrong, I think on some of the stuff the quality could be better, but definitely on anything I've got from them, it's been really good. So these are really heavy pair of cargos. I think they're called the Voltage cargos or something, and I wore these a lot last winter, and I'm definitely going to be wearing them more this winter. Just I love all the utility pockets on them and how wide and baggy they fit. And the super heavy denim, so they sit perfectly on a pair of shoes. I used to wear them a lot with my Balenciaga Troopers or my Balenciaga Croc boots, pair it up with a nice leather jacket on top, and you're good to go. And then finally, I've got this pair of pants. I think this might even be Weekday as well. Yeah, it is. God, real Weekday overload here. And these are actually a pair from the women's section. I was sort of trying to look for something that gave a bit of that Kiko aesthetic into a reasonable price point. So these are a super flowy pair of sort of light grey lilac trousers. I'll drop some pictures of me wearing them. I just went for the biggest size to ensure they would fit, and then I belt them. The pleat detail on the front really helps make the leg look really nice, sits really nice in a pair of trainers, and another super easy option, just a bit of a lighter tone to go with some more technical pieces. So next up, I thought we'd talk about some knitwear that I'm going to be wearing. I always think knitwear's really good, and obviously this is the season for it. So I think it's a great time to start layering with it, and I really like more statement knitwear as well. So some of the pieces that I gravitated toward last season are these two vests I've got from Marc Jacobs. I think some people love it, some people hate this brand, but I think there's definitely pieces you can pick through from them. I particularly love this option here, just in terms of being the motif on it. I think it's really strong and looks really good. And then I love this one. I think this is the Kissing Vest, it's called. This was from their first collection and this from their second collection following on. And just, yeah, pairing this up with those smart Weekday trousers I was saying, a loafer, even something like a Samba or a really casual trainer, and just a white tee underneath, and it looks great, super easy. And then you could also layer it with a shirt if you really wanted to. Next up is sort of my go-to cardigan of the season. I do think I should probably get some more plain coloured ones because this is very bright, but this is a Stussy option. I can't remember if it has a specific name, but it's super, super soft. Like, I've never worn anything as soft as this. They do it in a lot of other colours, but I'd say that if you want a really soft, easy to wear cardigan, you can't really go wrong with this option. This is another one that I like to pair up with more of a smart pant and a smart shoe, just to give that juxtaposition between the bright green. It's really nice, just a white tee underneath it. You could maybe even wear a shirt if you really wanted to. Yeah, really can't go wrong with this. Next up is something I actually got in the summer, just gone. It's this lovely green, again, light jumper from Kiko. It's got this amazing asymmetrical press stud fastening along the sleeve that goes all the way down, allowing you to open it up, you know, create a bit more of an interesting silhouette, make the outfit look a bit more interesting. And I love the collar detail and the rib all down it. It's not one that's too heavy, it's very light, but for fall it's great. Again, another option I'd wear with those Weekday trousers. It's just a really strong option, smart or casual. It really helps create a great outfit. And finally, in terms of knitwear, it's this Andersson bell option. It's this really nice green again, which is sort of a running theme in my wardrobe at the minute. It's got this plucked detailing in lots of different colours on top, and this is a bit of a heavier option. I really like the raw seams across the sleeve here, as well as a running across the back, and it fits quite cropped, but again, another great option to wear casually. I've worn it with those new jeans from Weekday I've got. I could even see myself wearing it with the Y Project ones, and then maybe a boot or a trainer. Yeah, a lot you can do with this. You can't go wrong with a heavy knit like this, especially in a bright colour. It certainly adds more to your outfit. Then moving on, I thought I could talk about a few lighter options, I guess. Some shirts that I'll be wearing, as well as some hoodies and some track jackets. This is sort of my go-to real basic shirt, I guess. It's from a brand called There Was One. I got it off Farfetch last year. I really like the big pocket detail on these. Looks really nice, and it's got a really boxy, oversized fit. So pairing this up with smart trousers, as well as even in summer, I was wearing it with shorts on the cooler days. It really creates that sort of Comme des Garçons-esque outfit. Pairing it up with a trainer will make it a bit more casual, but a smart shoe will look great with this. And it's a really nice piece overall for a super affordable price. And then next up, before you start commenting, do I own an iron? This has actually got a sort of wrinkled detailing to it. The asymmetrical shirt from Martine Rose. I really like the stripe detailing on this, really nice colours. Really creates that sort of contrast with just a nice black trouser if you pair it up with that. And I love the fact you can make it asymmetrical, sort of create that sort of more wrapped round shirt, a bit like a kimono. And this is something that, again, I'd probably wear in a much more formal, smart way. Pair it up with a nice pair of black trousers, some loafers or some derbies, and then finally topping it up with maybe a trench jacket for those colder nights. Yeah, really good piece. Finally, I guess this is more of a polo shirt rather than a shirt, but I love this piece. It's from JW Andersson. It's part of, I can't remember the artist collection, but I'll pop a name of it if I can remember it. It's got this large graphic print on the front of this rugby player, and it's got a really nice boxy oversized fit. The sleeves sort of sit more halfway down. Because of the colour as well, it pairs up with a lot of things. You can wear it more casually, but I always end up wearing it in a formal aspect. Smart trouser, loafer, maybe just a simple trainer. But another one that I'd sort of be gravitating towards wearing in a more formal setting, definitely. Then moving on to a couple track jackets. So first off, one that I love wearing is my Adidas Wales Bono one. I think it's from this time last year or last summer. Got lovely detailing on it. I love what Adidas is doing with this collection with Wales Bono. They're really raising the bar in terms of adding the vintage-esque detailing to it, you know, things such as the stitch down the front of the stripes as opposed to just being applied on the back, and all the sort of applique detailing on the back, the embroidered logos, really heavy zips, as well as the mesh layer on the inner. It's another one where I have been wearing it a lot more formal in the past just to give that juxtaposition, but I think this could be a great option to wear with those weekday jeans, and then also pairing it up with, say, a loafer to give that contrast between the smart and the casual. Another track jacket I gravitate a lot towards is this Sergio Tacchini Gosha one. I've had this for ages. I have the matching trousers to go with it, and it's my go-to jacket. It's very easy to wear due to the colour, and it's very easy to pair up with things. It fits on the smaller side in comparison to, say, the Wales Bono, but it creates a really nice silhouette, a bit more cropped, a bit tinier, and you wear it with a bigger pant and it gives that really nice contrast. Finally, in terms of the light layers, this is something I wore in a previous video, is this Telfar hoodie I got not so long ago. I really like the graphic on this. I'm a sucker for a zip-up hoodie as well, and I really think this creates a nice silhouette. It's sort of dual sizing, so this is a medium large, so it does fit on the larger side, and maybe it's a bit longer than I want, but often I just roll the sort of elastic at the bottom and the ribbing up at the bottom to make it a bit more cropped, not as long. And I've worn this casually. You can wear it with, say, the weekday option in terms of the jeans or the smart trouser, and it's just super easy. You can't go wrong with a zip-up hoodie. Now to everyone's favourite part of fall winter is definitely jackets. To start, I have this great option here from Kiko. So this is the Kiko Murad jacket. I can't remember what season it's from, but this is just got a lovely finish to it. I love the colours on this. It also has sort of a crinkled texture to it, grey with tones of yellow, and I love the pocket detailing on this. It's another one which I wear with a more of a smart trouser, potentially a more technical trouser and shoe, just to go for that full Kiko-esque look. Is really nice, but it's a great option. Sort of the layered pockets here create a really nice silhouette, and it adds a lot to an outfit because there's a lot going on there. Another one of my favorites from Kiko I got not so long ago is this sort of iridescent finished jacket. I'll put the name of it sort of up on the screen because I really can't remember this one. Fabric on this is insane. I don't know if the camera will give it justice, but every way you look at it, it looks differently because the shimmer on it. Lovely finishes on it with sort of the bronze studs on the back here as well as on the pockets, and another one with a great silhouette. I really can't wait to be wearing this almost every day, I guess. This is another one which I'd wear probably in a more formal setting. You could wear it casually, but I definitely think you want to keep into the darker side on the leg wear. Black pair of jeans, black pair of trousers, both will work really well. Another great option here from Andersson. I love this jacket from Andersson. All the loose threads, the texture of the fabric, the weight of the fabric, everything's perfect. And the fit of it's really nice too. Sits sort of on the more oversized crop side, and Andersson really know how to make a jacket, and this is going to be a staple in my wardrobe for this season. I also think going into the season, everybody needs a good denim jacket. This is actually a vintage Gap one I got not so long ago. Really does the job nicely. Amazing wash on it. Certainly seen a lot of wear. Really nice aging and different fades on the pockets as well as the sleeves and the bottom of the jacket here. And this is another one you can wear casually, pair it up with some jeans, maybe some cargos, give that sort of difference between the more standard denim jacket look, as well as wearing it in a more formal sense. Smart trouser, loafer, plain t-shirt underneath, does the job. And then finally with my jackets, I think everybody needs a nice big bulky leather jacket going into fall winter. This is another vintage option. I think I picked this up from Depop or eBay. There's no brand name on it, but it's super heavy. It's seen its sign of wear and tear, and I wore it all last year and I'm gonna be wearing it all this year. It's another one you can pair up casually. I think I wore it with my Balenciaga boots and those cargos I've shown earlier. A loafer or a boot would look great with this, but yeah, I think everybody should be looking to buy, especially a vintage leather jacket to get in their wardrobe. In terms of footwear too, I don't want to talk about it too much because I really don't gravitate towards a vast array of footwear. I have my go-to pairs that I sort of cycle through, especially going into these colder months. I think there's more to be done with the rest of the outfit and playing around with that and keeping it simple with the footwear. My sort of go-to everyday trainers, everybody's probably sick of these, but I don't think you can go wrong with them, is my football Sambas. These are just ones with the chunkier tongue on the front. I just prefer the colours on the toe box of these, and especially when I was wearing them in summer, it's a lot more interesting with the tab on these, but these have seen better days. They're just what I shove on when I want to go to the shops or if I'm just pulling on a super casual outfit. In terms of boots, I mentioned these earlier. These are my Y Project Diemme boots. A real big chunky hiking shoe with all these hook detailing, which unfortunately I've lost one on the front here. But yeah, I love these. These are just the ones that I throw in with anything. Throw it on with a smart trouser and layer it with, say, a leather jacket and it looks really strong. Or keep it super casual with a pair of jeans. It looks great in both ways. In terms of my smarter options, these GH Bass are sort of my go-to black shoe. They're not as comfy as I would have hoped, but the white stitch detailing creates a nice contrast. And when I just want to wear a plain black smart shoe, this is what I gravitate towards. Then for a little bit of difference, I have this option for black stop and weather. The quality on these is insane. It's got the proper welted sole, which I'm probably going to need replacing soon. Really nice tumbled leather on the front, and I really like the contrast white detailing on these. I think you can get a similar option from GH Bass, as well as Duke and Dexter, I believe they're called. They do some great options that sort of are more playful. I really like this pair they've done that's like a Playboy bunny on the front of them. I think it's great to have a black pair of smart shoes, but if you can, get one that's a bit more playful, a bit different, so you can step outside the box while still keeping really formal. Another sort of unorthodox pair that I like to wear are this Balenciaga Trooper boots. They're really starting to see their wear and tear now with, you know, the sort of scratch marks on the side, which I love. I love the extra element these add to an outfit, sort of a really in-your-face, bulky boot with the toe, and it's great to wear in a formal or a more casual way. I think I'll probably pair them up with those Y Project jeans, as well as wearing them with those Weekday smart trousers. It's just super easy. Finally, these will be a love-hate for a lot of you. These are my tabby derbies. I think the tabby detail on these is great, but again, these are just another thing that can add to a really basic outfit. Keeping it tonal or black and then pairing it up with these adds a bit more to that fit. Wearing something like that Jaded Polo or the Martine Rose shirt, contrasting it with some black trousers and black tabbies is really strong. So that's everything from me, guys. Hopefully I showed you some pieces that you like. If you want any more details on these pieces, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll catch you in the next video.